Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger, and I have another interesting true story for you about the historic Death Valley country. The fabulous land where these products originated. 20 Mule Team Borax and Boraxo. But first, let's see what's happening in Rosemary DeCamp's private life.
Hi. It's wash day again, so I'm stocking up on indispensable 20 Mule Team Borax. Indispensable because it's the only product in this whole big supermarket that can give you a borax sweet wash. Just to prove to yourself what borax sweet means, try our famous sniff test. To get rid of those sour, musty odors, use 20 Mule Team Borax in the wash water, along with your regular soap or detergent. Borax sweet. And remember, nothing gives you that borax sweet wash but 20 Mule Team Borax itself.
For our story tonight, we go back to the 1870s and the desert mining camp of Gunsight. A gunsight was never what you'd call an important camp, even in its heyday. But it'll always be remembered for the famous incident of the 12-pound nugget.
End of the line, miss. We're here. Tibbetts' cabin's up yonder a ways. I'll show you there.
Oh, thank you. I can find it. You've been more than kind to bring me this far.
Only too glad to be of service, miss. Miss Tibbetts sure will be tickled to see you. Another woman to keep her company.
There aren't many here?
She's the one and only. Population of Gunsight is 99.9% male and 100% adult. Not a kid within miles. You all right?
Just unsteady from sitting so long. Is it this way?
Well, it's the last cabin on the second ridge over. About a half a mile.
Thank you.
And then he yanked up his gun and let loose at me point blank. The bullet hit me in the ear, Judge. Most took my ear clean off.
That's it. Well, danged if it ain't. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, aiming to kill a man and missing like that. Why, you're a public menace. I sentence you to 10 hours target practice back at the store, 1/2 mile back. $4 court's cost, $2 each. Good. Case dismissed.
Ain't I entitled to no damages, Judge?
Seems to me you got damage enough now, ain't you? How's everything going, Roop?
Fine, Judge.
Uh-huh. Did you fetch them goods I ordered?
I fed something else this trip, too. A female.
Oh,
Miss Tibbetts' sister come to pay him a visit.
Well, visits is about the only thing the Tibbetts do pay. I told Bill Tibbetts this morning, I says, now, I can't carry your account much longer, I says. This store ain't any eleemosynary institution, you know.
Ellie which?
Charity to you. Is she young and pretty? Well, it'll be good for business. It'll boost the sales of neckties and hair tonic.
Oh, Clara, I'm so frightful to see you. What in the world brings you here? Is Molly with you? No. Well, come on in. Bill! Bill! Look who's here, Sister Betsy.
Well, the bride herself, huh? What's the matter?
I think she and Monty have had a quarrel. Oh, it's much worse than that. I don't know how to tell you, but Monty, he's left you. I left him. I found out he already had a wife. Our marriage wasn't lawful.
Bigamist, huh?
Bigamist nothing. He's a skunk. Taking advantage of a poor, innocent girl.
I told you he was too handsome to be trusted. Now, if you'd listen to me...
Bill, be quiet. What's done's done. At least you're rid of him. But you don't understand, Clara. I'm I'm going to have a baby.
Oh, no.
That's why I came. I wanted to be with you when it happened.
You mean you're going to have it here?
Well,
Certainly. Where else?
Well, a heck of a time she picked. With me barely able to scrape together enough for the two of us.
Don't pay no attention to him, honey. Bill's kind of edgy these days. Had to run a hard life.
I shouldn't stay.
Oh, nonsense. We're your folks. Go and unpack now and get some rest. You look plumb tuckered out.
Oh, good morning, Miss Tibbetts.
Morning. A pound of coffee, please.
Pound of coffee. Yes, ma'am. I was just grinding some. I understand from you got a sister visiting you.
What else did he tell you?
Oh, nothing much, except that she was pretty and considerable younger than you.
Just a few years.
Well, all the boys will be kind of glad to meet her. You know. They seem to be pretty popular, too, being the only single lady in camp, you know.
But, unfortunately, my sister is far from well. I'm afraid she won't be able to see anybody for quite a while.
Well, that's too bad. I was hoping that...
Charge it, please.
Charge it? Oh, yes, of course, charge it. Now, about your sister, I got to supply a quinine if you wanted some. Yeah, rhubarb and soda. Charge it.
Baby clothes, huh?
Yes, a wrapper.
Well, hey, my long flannels.
Well, Clara said they were all worn out and I could cut them up.
Well, I like that. Anybody would think that this is my kid, wearing my cut-down underwear.
I'm sorry.
Next thing you'll be making my shirts into blankets for the brats, unraveling my socks to knit them into booties. When's this blessed event take place?
In a few weeks, and then I'll go away. I promise.
Where to?
Anywhere I can find a job.
And the kid?
I'll put it in a foundling home. I don't want it.
Just so long as you don't palm him off on us. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's babies. Red, wriggling, and caterwauling.
Oh, where's Clara? Get Clara, quick!
Clara! 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 Come in.
Oh, good morning, Bill.
Morning, Judge.
Oh, sure hope you hit pay dirt this time. You know, I sure would hate to have to attach your burro. Yes, I would.
Yep, baby. Born a hollering.
Bill, I didn't know your wife was expecting.
10 hours, her sister Betsy.
Oh. Well, then that's why, but I thought she was a single lady.
No, that is,
Say, I haven't seen a baby in I don't know how long. Can I take a little peek?
Ain't much to look at, but sure. Clara's asleep in the next room with Betsy. Didn't nobody get much rest last night.
Girl, huh? Boy. Oh. How much you weigh?
Oh, about 14, 15 pounds.
That little mite? You're crazy. I weighed enough sacks of flour and potatoes to know better.
All right, heft him and see.
All right. Come on, Linda. Here we go. Here we go. That's it, boy. Why, not an ounce over 9 pounds.
Here, let me heft him.
All right.
At least 13.
Well, of course, there's a liquid and dry measure, you know. It could be. It could be.
What are you doing? Picking up a newborn babe and playing ball with him. There, poor lambkin.
We was just weighing him, and I say he weighs 13, 14 pounds, and the judge here claims that...
He weighs 12 pounds even. And now I'm going to take you to your mother, precious.
12 pounds, eh? I wonder how she knows.
She don't. She's only guessing.
Say, how many of the boys around here know about this baby?
None of them.
And I'm going to have some fun. You stick around here.
Well, what are you up to?
You wait and see a 12-pound nugget.
He's a fine, healthy baby. I hoped he wouldn't live. That's downright wicked. I can't help it. I wish I was dead myself. Mustn't let him hear you say that. As if he'd understand. Babies sense things, even the tiniest. How come you know so much about babies, Claire? Well, you've never had any of your own. You don't have to have babies to know about them. And love them.
And what else, Toby?
I guess that's all, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
What's the joke, Judge?
I was just thinking how much of this it would take to make 12 pounds.
12 pounds?
Because that's the size of the nugget I saw this morning up to Bill Tippett's house.
Bill Tippett, a 12-pound nugget?
That's right.
I don't believe it.
Well, I not only saw it, but I hefted it.
Well, seeing is believing. I'm going up to his cabin.
And me, too.
Hey, let's go.
The rust is on.
The judge told us it was really something. Can we see it, Bill? Will you give us a look at it?
It'll cost you 2 bits apiece. And don't make any noise. There's somebody asleep in the next room.
He's got on a lock and key up there, wrapped up in a blanket like a baby. Gosh, it is. A real live, honest-to-goodness baby. Can you imagine us hoofing it all the way up here to see a golden nugget, and it turns out to be a baby? The judge sure will give us the horse laugh. Congratulations, Bill.
This ain't my kid. It's my wife's sister. It's no relation to me at all. Well, I suppose I am his uncle, in a way, by marriage, so to speak.
This one's on me, fella. Say, you know that bunch smiling farther up the canyon around the bend? Well, I'm going to drop the joke on them and tell them I've seen this 12-pound nugget, and it's the only one of its kind in the district. They'll come a-running, I'll bet. Come on, let's go.
And I'm going to raise the price of admission.
Say, this bird's eye cloth for that baby must be important to go clear to Darwin after. What's it used for?
Why, it's for... Well, you don't make bonnets out of it.
Here's something to cut your teeth on, Sonny. Look at him, will you? He lets right on to it. They're going to be a dead shot.
Oh, Bill. Bill! Bring the baby to me.
He's all right, Betsy. He's fine.
I want him. Bring him here.
In just a little while.
Now.
Come on, good girl. And after you cut your teeth, son, you can pick them with this here, huh?
What are you doing to my baby?
Now, Betsy, he's all right. They're not hurting him. They're just looking at him.
And laughing at him. I heard them.
Oh, we couldn't help it, man. The whole thing's so darn comical. This is the best joke.
Joke? So you think my baby's a joke? How dare you?
You don't understand,
Oh,
Betsy.
yes, I do. You didn't want him here in the first place. You detest babies. You said so yourself.
No, well,
and so you get even by making sport of him. Dragging your friends in here to stare at him and laugh at him like he was something.
Oh, no, you got us all wrong. We weren't laughing at no kid, man. We were just kidding around with him, huh? That's all, man. Weren't we?
Oh, you beast.
Oh, Clara. I know. I heard on my way home from Darwin. The story spread way over there. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Bill Tibbetts. turning this sacred event into a Roman holiday. And him your own nephew. Clear out the whole pack of you. Here. Take these. And don't come back until you've located something with them. Well, what are you waiting for?
I'm sorry if you were upset. The boys didn't mean to.
Will you please go?
He's a beautiful baby.
You're an authority, of course.
I had a little boy myself once, but I lost him. Him and his mother both. That's why I came out west, hoping to forget. But you don't forget. Well, thank you for letting me see him. Bye.
What am I going to do, Clara? We'll manage somehow. I told Bill as soon as I could travel, I'd leave. Get myself a job somewhere. Put the baby in it. Clara, that's what I can't do. Turn him over to others and give him up. I love him. I love him.
Judge! Judge Beery! Judge! Shut up, Bill. Court's in session. I struck it, Judge. You're disturbing the peace. Gold, a whole crevice of it. All I had to do was pick it up. Eureka! I'll be back later to get it weighed after I show it to the missus. Come on, boy. Come on. Ain't poor of a few of them. Don't forget, I drumstick you.
What do you think of that? You sure brought me luck, baby. Happy birthday to you.
And don't you let it run through your fingers like some men I know.
Now, Claire, you go get your digging shoes on, sweetheart. And I'll take you up and show you my claim. I understand that...
Monty. Don't tell me you're the owner of the 12-pound Nugget.
No, it was all a joke. There is no Nugget. Never was.
So this is where you've been hiding, huh?
Hoping never to see you again.
Well, picked a pretty good place, I'd say. What is it?
A boy.
Pawn with a gold nugget in his hand, huh? Congratulations, little Monty Warner.
His name's not Monty. No Warner either.
He's my son, ain't he?
Worse luck. But you've got no claim on him.
You married Betsy under false pretenses. You already had a wife.
Oh, I can make that all right. Divorce number one, and then I'll take...
I'll never go back to you, even if you were the last man on earth. And you'll never have this baby. Do you understand? He's mine. All mine.
Maybe the courts will decide different.
You wouldn't.
Oh, wouldn't I? I'm going to hunt out the nearest judge and bring charges.
You won't have far to go. There's one right here in Gunsight.
Good.
Judge Beery, down at the store.
All right, I'll take care of that little matter right now.
In just a moment, we'll go on with our story. Right now, meet the all-American boy.
Your favorite lunch, big boy. Wash up.
Okay, Mom. All set. Let's see.
Uh-oh. The towel tells the tale. Try again, son. And this time, let's get those hands really clean. With Baraxo powdered hand soap. Because it gets out dirt plain soap can't reach. Wet your hands good first. Now pour some Baraxo on them. And lather up. Now a little more water. That makes more lather to get out every bit of dirt. There.
the towel tells the tale.
Right you are, ma'am. Boraxo is America's #1 powdered hand soap. Now to continue our Death Valley Days story.
Hear ye, hear ye. This court is now open and in session. What's the charge?
Your Honor, I'm the father of this child.
Oh. And she is the mother?
She is?
The most beautiful word in the English language. Mother. The next most beautiful word is wife. She's your wife?
Well, you see, no, sir.
She ain't.
What do you think of that?
Quiet.
Your Honor.
You're a fine one to talk about, honor. You don't marry the girl and you put her to all the trouble of having a baby.
The fact remains this boy is my son. According to the laws of this state,
Don't quote law to me. I detest them technicalities. And wipe that sneer off your face or I'll find you for contempt of court.
This is ridiculous.
You bet it's ridiculous. Do you think I'd rule to separate a newborn baby from its mother and turn it over to a no-count hombre like you? I wouldn't in 100 years, I wouldn't.
And I'll appeal the case. I'll take it to another court.
You'll drop the whole thing right now or else.
Penalty, Judge, for shooting a man.
But the law don't say nothing about shooting skunks. Now take my advice and get going. Hightail it out of here. And don't show your face around here again. If you do, you might not be lucky enough to come out with the whole hide. And close the door when you go out.
You sure told him off, Judge. Did he have any lawful claim?
Heck, I wouldn't know. I never read a law book in my life.
Don't cry, honey. Monty's gone. He'll never give you any more trouble. Bill and me will take care of you.
Oh, I couldn't stay here. Not after this. Everyone knowing my baby's illegitimate.
That ain't your fault.
I'll never be able to look any of these folks in the face again. I'm so ashamed. I feel so disgraced I could die.
I didn't dig very deep, but I got a hunch it's going to be the richest strike ever made in this territory. Now you can have all the things you've ever wanted, honey. What's the matter?
I don't like the looks of that sky, Bill. There's a sandstorm coming.
Well, let it come. There's plenty of spots around the mine where we can hold up.
What about Betsy?
She's all right here in the house.
Anybody home?
Clara, Bill, forgive me for leaving this way, but it will be easier for all of us. God bless you for helping me as you have. Weathered it like an old sourdough.
Suppose you hadn't found us.
I was bound to. But this is what I've been looking for a long time. And now that I've found it, I'm never going to let it go.
And just when we were getting used to having a kid in the house and can afford to take care of him, they up and leave us. Of course, I reckon you'll be mighty glad to be rid of all this extra wash.
Won't be rid of it for long, Bill.
You mean they're coming back soon?
Nope.
Then whose things will you be washing?
Well, you just think about it for a while and see if you can't think of the answer.
Clara! Boy, oh boy, I bet ours will be a 15-pound nugget. Yes, sirree, a 15-pound nugget.
And that's the story of the 12-pound nugget. Of course, I'm no judge, but if you ask me, I'd say any baby is worth its weight in gold. Now, Rosemary DeCamp, will you carry on?
It's a cinch keeping my Nita Louise's things clean and dainty with 20 Mule Team Borax. It speeds and sweetens all her laundry, including her lingerie. As a matter of fact, 20 Mule Team Borax speeds many other household chores and sweetens the house from kitchen to bathroom. For washing refrigerators, Borax Sweet, a solution of 20 Mule Team Borax and water. Use once a week. For getting rid of stale food odors, soak food container in 20 Mule Team Borax solution and rinse. For cleaning tile and porcelain, use 20 Mule Team Borax sprinkled on damp cleaning cloth. Dissolves dirt and grease. Won't scratch the surface. Valerie, honey, bring me that package of 20 Mule Team Borax. That's my girl. Put 20 Mule Team Borax on your shopping list tomorrow. Won't you?
Thank you, Rosemary DeCamp. I know the girls will take your advice. Folks, I'll be back on the same station with another true story of Death Valley days 2 weeks from now. And until then, I'll say, so long.
And remember, clean clothes. My job. Clean hands.
That's me.
So
long.